What's happening, guys? Welcome back into the channel for a brand new parallel string with no delay. I've taken the delay off, guys. So I know that before we had a little delay which meant that you weren't able to watch it in real time and weren't able to interact with me in real time. But I've taken the delay off. What I noticed is that I think the delay was causing some kind of corruption to the streams, and I think some of you guys experienced it as well, where on some of the streams, like at some random point, the stream would just kind of show a black screen with like a loading animation, but like nothing was going on, and the stream was actually still live but you couldn't see it. And that just happened a couple of times, and I've looked at some of the videos on demand and they're a bit screwed, and I think it's all really because of the delay. So taking the delay off, you'll be able to see what I'm doing real time, and hopefully we don't get stream sniped a lot today, but at least you guys will be able to get involved in the plays as they're happening now, which should be quite fun, right? I know that you guys really appreciated that before. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We do need to jump over to Sorare in a minute, for very quick, because the new deadline is in, I think, about an hour and 45 minutes time. I've got one lineup and I just need to enter my training teams. We're not going to spend too long on Sorare. It's going to be a hop over, 2-minute job, and then hop back over to Parallel. But if you are interested in Sorare, then I'll leave the link in the chat for you right there. So when we start looking in it, you've got a good link to get started, and that will give you up to £50, £50 credit to spend in the game based on the cards that you collect initially. Steburn, hey FTS, how are things? Did you catch the Portugal game yesterday? You know what, Steburn, hello to you first of all. I watched the first half. Yeah, I watched the first half, and then it was like 0-0. It was a good game for the first half, okay. Portugal, as you might have seen, were all over them, but there was no goals. And then I really wanted to watch the second half, but I am really busy now in the evenings. I need to be like constantly writing, because I'm doing articles again now, but I'm doing them for Parallel, and so I just figured if I stayed and watched the second half, the writing would never get done, and I need to put the time into writing. And then lo and behold, I then wasn't watching the second half. I was busy, working, and of course the goals came all in the second half, didn't they? So I was like, oh, typical. Typical. Yeah, but I think there's some alright games today, no? From what I remember. What's the game that caught my eye today? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, the Germany-Hungary game at 5. I think that one would be really good, because Hungary have a very good record against Germany as well. They're actually undefeated. Can you believe that? Hungary are undefeated against Germany in the last 3 meetings. And the last time they met at the Euros, it was a 2-2 draw, and I remember it. It was a really good game. So that could be interesting, because Hungary, they need to win, right? Given that they lost the first game. This guy here, Slime Point. Can we get Slime Point banned, please? Do we have any mods in the chat? Can we get Slime Point banned for promoting in the channel and adding a link in there? Don't like that kind of thing at all. So let's get him out. Is Twitch Gaming around actually? If not, I guess I'll have to do it. Let me do it. I think I need like a mod, don't I? I've got a few mods, but where's he gone? Okay. Sorry guys, give me a second. Just want to make sure that we don't get that happening again. I think the Nightbot's picked him up. Yeah, hopefully we don't see him again. All right. Back onto Parallel. So at the moment, we've not done our games today. We've not done our 5 wins. But we did earn 0.662 yesterday, which I'm really happy with. And we are currently 182nd. So the big plan today is to try and get back up into the top 100. But that's going to be a real grind. If we can get close to the top 100, I'll be happy with that. I'm not sure we can actually get into the top 100 today, but we're going to give it a good go. If we could, you know, get to sort of like 120th or something, that'd be a great achievement. So that's going to be the plan today, to get out of Diamond 2 back into Diamond 1. And just keep climbing. The new deck that we've got, we made some changes to it yesterday, and I think the changes were really good. We were able to fit in a Spectre attack craft. Where's it gone? Spectre, where are you? There you go. Yeah, we've now found a way to get these two cards in without really compromising the deck. We have loads of cards that we can play between turns 1 to 3, and then we've got just a few cards. We've only got, as you can see, 10, but those 10 cards that we can play from kind of 4 cost or costing 4 or more are quite powerful cards, such as the Triumph of the Lost. So we have 2 of these here, and then we've got the Void Unleashed. I wish that they would order this better. I feel like it's just like a bit of a mess here. I wish that it was ordered naturally by the cost, right? The mana or the energy cost. It's all a bit jumbled, and I don't really understand why. The Void Unleashed, there you go. And then we've got the Demo as well. So yeah, those are kind of more of our late game cards. And then we've also got an Adira. Again, if I can find her. We've got an Adira as well, which will help us just to kind of steal and swing. So like a lot of our high cost cards are cards which are going to hopefully swing the balance, swing the battle in our favor. And then we've got these cards here between turns 1 and 3, which are really just designed to try and help us control and remove and manage and frustrate. So that's the plan, and it was working well yesterday. Steve Byrne, fair good man for getting into the articles again. Love the sorare ones. Yeah, they were quite good, weren't they, sorare ones? It was really good actually last night when I started kind of really getting into the writing again on an article I'm doing for Parallel. And it's such a, for me, I get such a nice feeling from writing. It's like a catharsis, right? You know, like where you do something and it just puts you in a good, really good mood. It just gives you such a nice feeling, and that's what writing does for me. So yeah, really enjoying it. Good game, to be fair. Put me 2nd in your Rivals League as well. Wow, you're smashing it in the Rivals League. And just talking about that, we might as well head over to sorare. For 2 minutes, we're going to do a hit and run on sorare. Alright, not here. This, of course, isn't sorare. Here we go, here's sorare. It's telling us, it's reminding us to submit our teams. Hello to Manu as well. Manu, we don't have a delay on the stream anymore. So you can chat to me in real time and you can see the plays in real time now. I know you'll appreciate that because you wasn't a huge fan. Isn't a huge fan of the delay. So yeah, there you go, man. Yeah, I thought you'd like it. And hopefully it doesn't cause, because like when we had a delay on the streams, I noticed it was causing some technical problems on the streams. It's like, well, I'd much prefer that we don't have technical problems so that you guys just have like a nice, smooth, enjoyable streaming experience rather than technical problems, which gives me a headache and just makes it less enjoyable for you guys, right? Right. So, sorare wise, this is the team we're going to be putting in Capsule 40 to see if we can hit the threshold. The great thing with my team this week is that I have loads of players with 2 games. So Bingham has 2 games, but he's a sub player, so it's unlikely that we're actually going to get any points from him, and we know that. We've got Yeri Urinen, who's got 2 games as well. The same for Byrne, because these 3 guys all play for Charlotte. So really good to have players with a double game week. Then we've got Diego Chara, who has 2 games as well. I might just want to double check that he is going to be playing. He is the captain. He missed the last game, I think, because of suspension, but we'll check it now. And then up front, we've got Kim Seung-dae, who I bought for like £2 or £3, which I just think is ridiculous. Far too good a player for that cost, and his form's not being that good at the moment. You can kind of see it. I hate this screen. Why is it squished up like this? This is just ridiculous, isn't it? It's so stupid. Is it better if I click on it here? No, it's the same thing. Why on earth have Sorare persisted with this? This just looks so bad. But yeah, he has the potential where he can hit some really big scores from time to time, but it's difficult for me to show you because it's just a really shitty view. So let's come out of that. So I think this is the team. The one thing I just want to double check here, and we're not going to spend too long on it, because again, I don't think that the team has a great chance of getting the threshold, but we will just quickly check the Charlotte boys and Diego Chara. So Charlotte, Uranen, Byrne, that's good. And then for Portland, we're expecting to see, where's he gone? We're expecting to see, where are Portland? There we go. Diego Chara. So Diego Chara is expected there as well. Good. Okay. And then the other one we've got is, yeah, Kim Seung-dae. We don't have a choice here. We have to play him. We don't actually have any other forwards for the time being. So I need to try and find another cheapie that I can pick up as a forward with £2 or £1.66, because those are the balances that we have across the two wallets. So yeah, I have a bit of a challenge there, a scouting challenge. We do need to put our training teams in as well. Hold on. We don't have any limited teams. I already checked that, but I'll just show you. We have Kaminsky, who's not going to play, of course, but if we put Kaminsky in, who else do we have, really, as limited cards? We've got a few outfielders, but we don't have a forward, right? We have no forward whatsoever. So again, we could kind of put players in here. Like we could put, for example, we could put Callens in if we wanted to, but again, he's not really going to play. We could put Callens in, we could put Grilak in. It's not worth it. Look at what we're working with here. It's not worth it. I'd rather put them in a training team. So yeah, we're going to do the training teams now, and then that's it for Sorare. As I said, it's a quick hit and run. We don't spend the time on Sorare anymore. It's a good game, but it's just not really worth my time, unfortunately, to be streaming it. Not like Parallel. Let's put Kaminsky in. In fact, let's do a lot of our Luton boys here, because we want to keep leveling them up for next season. Okay. Right, where we gone? Ross Barkley. I don't like this. I feel like this whole section here is too small. I feel like it should be, you should be able to expand it out somehow. I'm kind of looking at like 5% of the screen. It's horrible. It's all too small. This here can be expanded, but I want it to be wider as well. Just a little bit wider. Where's Doughty? There we go. Right, confirm. Let's just try and get loads of our Luton boys in here. And Tascaran. In fact, these guys here can be... Yeah. Then Karaka. I hate this part of the Sorare game week. Putting in the training teams. Why can't I just save the training teams in the game? Do you know what I mean? Like, why can't I say, this is a training team that I want basically every week. Don't ask me every week to put the same players in. I just want you to save it. Just save the training team, right? So these three that I put in here, I always put them in every week, along with Ogben up front, right? And then Balkovic here, right? Okay. And every week, I have to do the same team from scratch again in the training. And I don't get why. This is a 5-year game, and it doesn't have the ability. Oh, we did get disconnected, didn't we? We did get disconnected. I'm back again. Can you guys hear me? The internet should be fine. Yeah, it did disconnect. I don't know why. I've got a really good internet as well. Really good. I'm looking at the stats and the bit rate is all fine, pretty stable. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know